What's up, y'all? So, I find that I've been having a hard time, and this is for a while. I've kind of noticed this, right? Like, I have like a lot of information that I want to get out vocally with my words, but there's a disconnect that I can't quite understand. And a part of me does know that in order to unleash it in a way, in order to unlock it, or in order, for it to start flowing, for my words to start flowing the way they need to, I need to speak more. I just need to get on here and I need to talk more. And so that is what I'm doing, right? I don't necessarily know what that disconnect is. I do see, like, I've seen a video where they were saying something about, like, your throat chakra and stuff like that. And so, I don't know. For me, I just think it's just something that, because, when you know that a part of you that you were aware of that you weren't consciously aware of, though, you didn't know that you had, like, you just didn't have the words for certain things for all of your life. But then when you understand it, you don't really, you're still, you have to learn how to be able to vocalize those things, because it's been withheld from you for so long. So yeah, I think that's just something that is kind of like a knowing for me. I'm kind of, I'm just learning this whole real spiritual journey thing, because I thought that I was on like a spiritual journey when I was a part of like an organization, a religious organization, for all of my 20s. So this experience, this feels like an actual, like, wow, like nothing, there's nothing bad about it, really. And so that's what makes it feel real. That's what makes it feel, because I'm at peace with it. Like, I can see that it is a journey. It is a lifelong journey. But at the same time, like, because I've been able to receive and open and remove and go through the process of deprogramming and reprogramming, you know what I mean? I'm still in the reprogramming phase a little bit, I guess, but it's just more of a me and God thing, which is nice, just me and the divine, me and universe, so I just wanted to share that. I'm sure there's a lot of people that go through that, though, where you feel like you have so much to say, you have so much to give, you have so much to so much, like, just wisdom to just like pour out, and it's like heavy, it's a lot of good stuff, but for whatever reason there's a disconnection between you getting it from your head and inside your soul to out of your mouth. There's a disconnect there, you know what I'm saying? So I think that just speaking more, just making yourself get online more, and just, you know what I'm saying, defeating that bully, you know what I'm saying, defeating that previous version of yourself that would have been weary to do that, because right now all you're doing is clouding your ability to talk with all of the nonsense from that previous version of you who would never even dare to do something like this. But the fact that you have become new, you have to get used to standing in the person that you've been. And so it's also a shedding of the thought process of the previous person, right? That person is no longer a part of you. The person who wouldn't get out here and be brave enough to speak their truth and talk about certain things, and you know what I'm saying? So you're stepping into who you're supposed to be. So you have to allow that to do what it does by getting online and just talking more, just learning how to be in your new shoes. These are your new shoes. You have to wear them out a little bit. Some shoes you have to wear them out a little bit longer than others before they get to a place where they feel like they're yours. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can put shoes on and they feel like they're theirs immediately. You know what I'm saying? They're good. They don't have to do all the extra. But some of us have to wear shoes for a little while before we get to the point to where we're like, okay, yeah, these are the perfect shoes. That actually happens to me all the time, really, especially when I wear like Nikes and stuff like that. They hurt my feet for a little bit and it feels uncomfortable, and it feels like, and the whole time I'm walking, I'm thinking about the shoes and stuff. I'm thinking about how they bother my feet and all this stuff. And then like one day I put them on and like they're the only shoes I want to wear. They're getting holes in them and everything. So I literally have to get another pair because they've become, you know what I mean, my new normal. You know what I'm saying? I just had to adjust to it. So, that's what I'm going to do. And that's a tip for anybody else that might be new in their spiritual journey, trying to learn how to use their voice. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the healing right there, is speaking up for the version of you that wasn't able to do that. And so, that's just a tip. Just, think of it like a new pair of shoes that you just have to wear in a little bit. So